hello everyone, let's all come together in the pantry to celebrate the Independence Day of India and Pakistan. What a great occasion. We're going to bring together two divorced people to celebrate their separation.
Put your hands together for the very funny Vernon Rodrigues. Let's go.
I recently quit my job because my HR used to do too much in my life. Yeah. My HR used to call me on a Saturday morning. She was like, what are you doing this weekend? Not talking to you, auntie. Who wants to talk to their HR on the weekend? I'll be honest, okay? I used to work in Dubai. I used to work in Dubai in an MNC. And then I quit that job and I moved to Bangalore. I started working in an MNC here. And there was one big difference, okay? Because the MNC in Dubai, it was actually an MNC. It was a multinational corporation. There were multiple nationalities. I entered the office in Bangalore, there were 15 Prasads. 15. All of them were healthy. You know the Indian healthy, right? The Indian version of healthy. Foreign healthy is very different. Foreign healthy is healthy. Indian healthy is healthy. Oh, you guys were with me on that, huh? Oh. All shameless. But all the prasads, every time I'd cross the prasads in the office, they'd always be talking about a trip that they're planning. It's a work trip to Thailand. For business synergy. That's what they call it. And they always go to Thailand with the same kind of clothes. One tight white t-shirt with floral patterns everywhere. Kolhapuri chappal. Tight shorts. Which they don't call shorts. They call it 3/4. Yeah, in India, we don't call anything that way. It's 3/4. That's the first piece of clothing in India that's named after the size of the clothing. 75% the tailor gave, remaining 25% you only stitch. One pant CTC. And then the government takes 1/4. 3/4 is in hand. That's because we Indians, we don't like bullshitting. We like to get to the point. You guys know about a thing called a tank top? Yeah. You know what we call it in India? Sleeveless. What is it? Sleeveless. What does it do? Sleeveless. It's a very cool thing, man. But every prasad, goes around Thailand with the same costume. It's like they're a boy band. I call them the Backstreet Bhaiyas. I'm not proud of that either. But the difference was that in Dubai, I would have to speak to different nationalities in a different way. Like if there was an American, I'd be like, hey bro, what's up? If there was an Australian, I'd be like, hey mate. If there was a Pakistani, I'd be like, bhenchod. You get me? Last year, okay, my HR wanted to celebrate Independence Day in the office. So I was like, you can't celebrate Independence Day, For us, people died. It's a partition day also, right? It's a sad day. I'm telling this to my HR. She's like, it's okay. We'll put balloons in the office. And I was like, why are you messing around with the Indians, dude? Go mess around with the Japanese guy in the office, Let's do a Hiroshima Nagasaki party. Let's put a bomb in the cake. They cut it, it'll explode. They remember everything. But she didn't listen to me, okay? Next day, she sends out an email to the whole company. She was like, hello everyone, let's all come together in the pantry to celebrate the Independence Day of India and Pakistan. What a great occasion. We're going to bring together two divorced people to celebrate their separation. So all of us Indians and Pakistanis started walking to the pantry. Behind us, we had 3 Bangladeshis who we had rescued from sweatshops. That was our CSR campaign. And then we reached the pantry, and there's a big brown cake signifying all of us brown people. And on the cake, there were 2 flags, one of India, one of Pakistan, on 2 corners. To show you how good friends we both are. They're chatty buddies, And then my HR comes in, she's like, why is no one cutting the cake? We're like, look at it. There's a bomb inside. You gave us the Hiroshima Nagasaki cake. And then she was like, I'll help you cut the cake. Like we needed help. And then she holds my hand. Then she holds the Pakistani guy's hand. Makes us hold hands together. Puts a knife in between. And she's like, cut the cake in between. Now I'm a patriotic guy. I love my country. So I pushed my hand a little that side. I did this for us. okay? Pakistani guy was mad. He was arguing. He was like, bro, our Coke studio is better than yours. I was like, take it and go, man. But then my HR was like, you can't fight over the cake. Disrespectful. I'll only cut it. So she cuts the cake right in between the two flags. And we're all confused. Because my HR, she was British. We're like, you did this to us, man. What are you celebrating with us? We're all confused. I'm looking at the flag, saluting. Like Bhagat Singh. Guy next to me, even more confused. He's Nepali. He doesn't know what to do. Started singing happy birthday. Then my HR was like, I'll distribute the cake to everyone. We didn't need that. It was already a Akhand cake. Now she's going to distribute it into states. All of us Indians and Pakistanis are standing in a straight line with a paper plate. Like we're the Anganwadi buffet section. And then I'm collecting food from a white lady. I felt like I was back in the freedom struggle. A guy goes in front of me, takes a piece of cake. He's like, oh, thank you for Kashmir. And then he goes off. Next lady comes, she's like, oh, thank you for Bihar. Bihar? Nothing wrong with that piece of cake. Just that the cake was there, the frosting was stolen. Just that piece. And then she's cutting fast. One small piece falls down. That's Sri Lanka. Not because Sri Lanka's economy is bad. It's because when you zoom out of India's map, no, Sri Lanka looks like the goo of India. Looks like India had a really bad diarrhea, and then it sneezed, and then Sri Lanka came out. Sorry for putting that image. It happened. At the end of the line, okay, it's me and my Pakistani colleague. Both of us are good friends. And my HR looks at us. She's like, one small piece of cake left. Distribute it amongst yourselves. Like it's Kashmir, dude. Both of us are arguing like we deserve the cake. The actual Kashmiri is outside the pantry. He's mad he didn't get the email because no Wi-Fi. He's throwing stones to remind us that he exists. We're like, don't worry. We'll save one article for you. And my HR looks at us. She's like, guys, don't fight. We are a family here. And I'm like, Gandhi and Jinnah was solving the problem, no? Why is Queen Elizabeth coming in between? Throughout all this, Nepali guy was singing happy birthday, Kashmir na. But I moved to India very recently. And I found out a lot of things had changed. One thing in particular, I found out that vapes were banned in India. Do you guys know this? Those little smoky devices. Yeah, vapes are banned in India. Are you guys learning about it right now? Yeah. Yo, you pay me extra, dude. What? But I found out very recently. I found out here only, on the main road. Yeah. I was vaping on the side of the road. And then a cop saw me in the distance. So I was like, let me give him a show. I started blowing rings from my mouth. Like a gorilla. Cop started walking. He looked angry. And then I remembered what my friend told me. He was like, in India, if you have anything illegal, no, don't hide it in this pocket or this pocket. Hide it in the lowest pocket of your cargo pants. You know cargo pants, right? The pants with 50,000 pockets. Like there's an STD growing on your legs. Those pockets. He was like, put in that lowest pocket. Because the police in India, no, they are too healthy. They can't really bend down. Yeah, I put it there. And then I was like, I'm safe. And the police came to me and he was like, hey, what's in your pants, da? I was like, hey, man. It's not a nice question to ask. And then he pointed to my pocket. He was like, what's in that pocket? That day I realized cargo pants are not masculine at all for men. Because I had to go down like Madhuri Dixit in a Malabar Gold ad. Like as if that's not embarrassing enough. The other option is far worse. When you're standing, you have to lift your leg. I look like a Disney princess. Yeah, sure. It's so embarrassing, man. And then the cop came to me and then he was like, I'll have to take you to the police station. Now, I'm not afraid of going to the police station because I speak Kannada. Gotcha, guys. The problem was how they were taking me to the police station. There were two cops on one bike. Both were fat. Both their guns had occupied 125% of the bike seat. I didn't know where to sit, so I go to the back. I try to sit in the back. There also it was leaking. They're gone only. So I go to the front and I'm like, where do I sit, sir? He was like, you will sit between us. Lovely hospitality, dude. I'm no longer a passenger. I'm a courier now. You can book me on DHL. So I put my hand in between these two and then I split them. And now I have to sit fast because the guy in the back, I'm holding his stomach behind. Like that. I sit like I'm putting on a tight jeans pant. Like a proud gay man, I sat. Guy behind me, okay, he's adjusting, getting closer to me. And when he's fit, his mouth is here. He's like, ah. I'm like, hey. Chill, bro. I'm in this position and then I leave my hand. This guy's stomach starts forming a thermocol shape around me. Like that Amazon fragile packaging. They are moving me with Z+ security. I'm the first guy on a bike with airbags. Front and behind, choking me. That's when I realized all three of us as a unit not doing very well. Because I'm wearing all green. These two are wearing all brown. It's brown, green, brown. We look like a harabara kebab burger. Bike starts moving. In the distance, I see a speed bump. I was like, God help me. They're going to launch me like a Diwali rocket. We go over the slope. This burger dismantles right there. Guy at the back is off the bike. Along with him, I'm almost off the bike. To save my life, I grab the guy in the front by the love handles. I tried to go around, but he's also healthy, dude. Fingers wouldn't touch. Guy behind me sees that, grabs me by the love handles. I have nothing here. He grabbed me by the kidneys. Like a forklift. Now we're going down the slope. Guy behind, his entire body weight goes into me. Because of that, I go 5% up the ass of the guy in the front. I close my eyes. I'm like, God, please don't give me a boner. God, please don't give him a boner. We look like 3 Lego bricks, one inside each other. I can't come out as gay like this. I'm 27 years old. It's too late for me. If I come out as gay, it'll look like I gave up on women. And then we're going. In the distance, we see a traffic policeman. I'm even more scared now. Because we're 3 people on a bike. None of us have helmets. We've committed 2 crimes to punish me for 1. I was vaping on the main road. I've committed 3 crimes. Back to back. I should be on Netflix, dude. And then the traffic policeman stops us. Says hi to the guy in the front. Hi to the cop behind. Then he looks at me. He's like, where's your helmet, da? I'm like, ask these 2 also, man. Then again he looks at me. He's like, where's your license, da? I'm like, stop asking dumb questions. I'm not even on the bike. Because of the pressure between these 2, no? I'm floating on the seat. I'm traveling like Aladdin and the magic carpet. It's a whole Disney movie here, man. And then the bike starts moving and he looks back and he's like, now I'll take a bribe from you. So I was like, of course, what a polite guy. We go to the first ATM because I didn't have change. Go to the first ATM. There's no money in the ATM. So I come outside. I'm like, sir, there's no money. He looks at me. He's like, government? Bro, you are the government. Then he takes me to a second ATM. And now I get money. So I'm excited. So I come outside and I'm like, we got the money. These 2 cops also start celebrating. We look like we robbed the bank. Me and 2 cops outside SBI Bank. After that, we reached the police station. Both the cops have become really nice to me. Because I paid their monthly subscription. They catch a cab. They put me in the cab. They give me my vape back. So that they can catch me again next month. And then they pay for my cab also. Yeah, with my own money. And before I left, no, they looked at me and they were like, get home safe, macha. I felt like a prostitute, dude. I felt like the whole Bangalore department me over. That's been my time, guys. My name is Vernon Rodrigues.